What's up, grown folks? We back with another one. We got the crazy Brittany Renner at it again with her body count. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's go.
Let me tell you something. Instagram model Brittany Renner saying that she done been in bed with over 35 different men. What rich man is gonna put a wedding band on her head after he knows she been in bed with 35 different men before him? Now, Brittany Renner is infamously known for her relationship with NBA player P.J. Washington, the father of her child, where she filed for child support when they broke up, and it was reported by the media that she received $200,000 a month.
There's no way she got $200K a month from him when he was in his rookie year or whatever. That stat is off. Nino is right. That was out there, but that's not the correct child support.
From this NBA player, man. In this exclusive interview with Uncle Shay, Shannon Sharp, she revealed that her body count was 35. Shut this shit up!
I've had 35 guys. Okay?
Woo! Oh, Lord.
Impressive isn't
Woo!
the word. So if I'm judged for
Anybody else need a shot of this?
if I'm judged for having great taste,
We are in the bar, so help yourself. We got this for the next hour.
Now, I personally feel that a key that opens any lock, many locks, is a master key. But a lock that can be opened by any key is useless. That's a shitty lock. You don't want that lock on your door. Think about what I'm saying. But however, many people on that internet is saying that 35 different men is not a lot. But I beg to differ. Because if she's 31 years old and she started hunching at 18, if you divide 18, 31, and 35, that means she was sleeping with about 3 different men to 4 different men a year after the age of 18. So why is that body count of 35 important for a 31-year-old woman like Brittany Renner? Well, it's simple. She beautiful. She approaching her last few years of youthful beauty that will fade over the next 10 years. When she turned about 41, she ain't gonna look how she was at 31. And if she's not married or locked down by 41 or 45 years old and still out here sleeping with different men, her body count gonna continue to rise and inch closer to about 50 people by the time she's 40 years old. See, God gives a woman her beauty early so she can meet her husband and build wealth with him. God gives a man his riches late, like after 40 years old. So now he got the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding about life. He got core values about life. He got standards. He got goddamn structure in life. So now you can get the money after you done found the wife that you need, not what you want. So with that being said, a woman like Brittany Renner might be a woman you want. She beautiful, she light-skinned, yellow bone, fine, thick, all that. Bang, 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 all that. But guess what? Looks fade within 15 years, but security of a man will last forever. A rich man will treat a woman that has slept with over 35 different men in her lifetime differently than he treat a woman like his mama that's pure and innocent and of God. See, this is a woman like a Jezebel, and that's why all the Jezebel women rooting for her. The city girls up to my, 35 different men in a lot. I beg to differ, because a man with sense, a man with money, a man that got himself together, got his shit together, don't need a woman, want a woman but don't need a man, is looking for a woman that has only been in long-term relationships throughout her life, like his mama, like his grandma. They were reserved women, man, that had morals and wasn't going out there hopping and hooping and sleeping with all kind of men. They weren't doing all that. Their legs was closed and only reserved for a goddamn the daddy or the stepdaddy or the granddaddy. That's it. So you women out there that's saying that 35 different men is not a lot of different men to be with. She only 31 years old. Girl, live your life. City girl, look, let me tell you something. Y'all want to tend to feel like y'all still in the clear or not being shamed for being HOEs out here. But when you lay up with someone, it's more than just about the physical encounter that you having with this person. You got to think about the spiritual transmitted diseases. It's more than STD. 35 different men might give you HIV. might give you gonorrhea. I'm quite sure she ain't gonna get some penicillin for some shit that they. I'm quite sure she done got rid of some children and had abortion. I'm quite sure within 35 different goddamn men, she done been through something. But it's deeper than that. It's spiritual, transmitted diseases that you could catch, man. That's 35 different spirits going inside of Brittany Renner. And see, it's gonna get to a point where a man can't get it up when he beat her, when she in the other room and she getting dressed and he think, I'm finna have with Brittany Renner. I'm finna get with a bang, 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 bang. Guess what? When she walk in the room, you ain't gonna even be able to get it up because all them evil spirits that done been inside her before you is blocking your natural hormone ability to work. You see, Alice ain't gonna work for you. Niagara Falls ain't gonna work for you. Ain't nothing gonna cayenne pepper ain't gonna work for you. Let me tell you why. Because that's God stopping the transaction because her spirit ain't right. So whenever you can't get it up for a woman, always remember God blocking the transaction. It ain't the woman ain't fine. It ain't that. She could be the finest woman. She could look like Kim Kardashian. When they got that spirit inside them and God trying to block you from having a child with them or getting that spiritual transmission and goddamn get that to your goddamn wife when you get home, because that ain't your wife. When you bring that spirit inside your house, once that spirit into your house, man, it's going to be hard. You're going to be burning sage, candles, opening windows. It don't matter. You brought that spirit and you can't get the spirit out. It's a spiritual war going on. It's going to take a whole lot of God. You're going to have to jump your ass in the ocean. You're going to have to figure it out to get them spirits off you. So you got to pray for people like Brittany Renner that think 35 different men ain't a lot of. Go ask your grandma if she's still alive. Is that a lot of different men in a lifetime to deal with? I bet you she about 80 years old, 70 years old. She only slept with about 5 different men in her lifetime. That's why your granddaddy in there in the man cave. That's why your daddy sleep in a different room. They still holding on to each other because your grandma and your mama, they reserved and they ain't with the HOE ish that they are proving on this internet. That's why I don't want no more goddamn kids, man. I'm telling you right now. But y'all comment below and let me know if y'all feel like 35 different men ain't a lot of men. That's a little bit. Y'all comment below and let me know if you think that Brittany Renner find her husband within the next 10 years. You think somebody gonna put a ring on that? Y'all comment below and let me know if y'all feel that marriage stand a chance with the women in this era that think sleeping with different men is it. See, you gotta understand, everybody hunching on everybody, but ain't nobody with nobody. It's just a whole bunch of hunching going on. Ain't no commitments, ain't no values, ain't no goddamn vow, ain't nobody vowing, ain't nobody devoted to their man or their woman. It's just transactional and it's just satisfactional. But let me tell you something, that ain't what real love is. But y'all comment below and let me know what y'all feel about this situation, man. Y'all make sure y'all like this video. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, YouTube/Nino Brown 305. And y'all make sure y'all share this video.
All right, shout out to Nino Brown. I like Nino Brown. I think he's animated and crazy, very entertaining. So shout out to Nino Brown for the content. Brittany Renner, a IG model, if you will, 35 bodies.
Damn! Oh, hell no!
So she got on Shannon Sharp's show talking about her sexual business, and the internet is going crazy over this. All right, this is trending. So let me add my 2 cents. I want to say this. I want to speak on some of the topics that Nino Brown brought up. You a 31-year-old single mother of one.
You raggedy bitch.
Finessed a baby out of PJ Washington, a pro basketball player who you had no intention on being with, wanting to marry, a long-term commitment, anything. So that was a very bad look. Most women in her position would have loved to went on ahead and married him and been in a relationship and moved on. But no, she finessed the baby, broke up with him, left him high and dry. Okay, let's talk about how unladylike it is. Let's talk about how chicks, your Brittany Renners, your Sexy Reds, Suki Hanas, these women who get on in front of cameras on social media and talk about what they do behind closed doors. How unladylike is that to be telling the world what you do sexually, what you've done with your body? And don't even get me started on the number. I know some people feel like 35 ain't a lot. Some people feel like 35 is a hell of a lot. It's obvious to see what side I fall on, but I'm just going to leave the number there because we're so gone as a society people don't even understand 35 is a lot. So I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm not even gonna spend a lot of time on that number, but can we just talk about the culture for a second? Can we talk about how our culture has no sexual inhibitions? Everybody is doing whatever they want to do, whoever they can do it with. Everybody is licking and sucking on everybody. There's no integrity. There's no, I want to save this. There's no, we need to even use protection. Everybody having sex unprotected. There's so many STDs back on the rise right now. But just for a second, would your mother, and I'm, we grown over here. I know some women in the 60s and 70s, 80s was hoeing. Come on now. Hoeing ain't nothing new. But for the majority of us, our mothers and grandmothers would never. They were too much of a lady to even discuss these kind of topics, let alone publicly. There is no way. I hate to see this, that our young ladies feel the need to want attention and want people to look at them and want people to hit their DMs up so bad that you would get on social media and being interviewed by a man that's older than you, telling him how many sexual partners you've had. And did y'all hear what she said? She said it was quote unquote impressive. Okay. And then, of course, Shannon Sharp went on to start just straight taking liquor to the neck, right? Because he was so just shocked and baffled. What, no man is going to want to marry that knowing it ahead of time. They're just not going to want to take. Y'all remember our mamas and grandmas taught us about soul ties. You sleeping with all these people and them spirits attached to you. Nino touched on that. I hope y'all believe that, because I personally believe that that's very real when you go around sleeping with different people. Is she marriage material? Is she going to have the ability to even peer bond at this point? Because she could be so gone, and if you see her, how she moved and how she conducts herself, you can tell that she's broken. This is a woman who's beautiful on the outside, but she appears to be very broken. And I don't think that any man outside of a man who just wants to sleep with you, and come on, we old enough to realize there's a group of people who just want to sleep around, and there's another group of people out here who are looking for long-term commitments, stability, healthy, trustful, loyal relationships, and or marriage. So Brittany Renner, to me, this is just a bad look. It's a bad look for women in our culture, even if she doesn't identify as African American. I mean, she definitely, is some kind of ethnic woman. We need to stop being over sexualized, and we need to stop self-incriminating. Stop running your mouth, telling everybody your business and what you do in the bedroom. It's not cute. And sis, this does not age well.
And you know this, man.
We need to quit giving off.
Do I smell a whore?
And be more modest and ladylike. But I'm going to end this here. Y'all let me know. Leave me a comment down below what you think about Brittany Renner running her mouth on Shannon Sharp's show, telling him how many bodies she had, slept with 35 men at 31 years old, never been married, a single mother, and how does this feel to you? When I was growing up, women didn't conduct themselves. It was only a couple. It was only that couple, 2, 3, that was the hoes that dressed all provocative, and everybody else was, regular and modest. But now it's like everybody a hoe. Being a woman that's covered up, it's like that's played out. You got to be half naked, spreading your legs on social media and telling everybody how you get down. I mean, the days and times we live in, they are just interesting just to see how people move and how bad people need attention to say things that ain't even flattering about themselves. Like, what did you think you were going to get for saying this? Was Shannon Sharp supposed to fly you out at some point? I don't know. Leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.